Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Patrick Thompson, here with Doug Pinter on the Pinter and Patrick Show, out here at beautiful Coyote Creek Golf Club. I think we've been out here quite a bit over the last few weeks, Doug, haven't we?
Buddy, I was out here. You had an awesome wedding. Thanks for the dinner and drinks that night, by the way. Yeah, and then the Front Nine Foundation golf outing last week. Pretty much we've been out here every week.
Absolutely, and that Front Nine Foundation golf outing raised thousands and thousands of dollars for many families and other proceeds here in the area of Central Illinois.
Yeah, Front Nine Foundation benefits Children's Hospital of Illinois, the Family House of Peoria, Blaine Strong, as well as Tee It Up for the Troops, and that event brought in over $30,000.
Oh,
huge thank you to Coyote Creek and their staff. They did an exceptional job. If you're ever looking to bring an outing somewhere or shop it out, highly recommend you give them an opportunity to get their foot in the door. So
I couldn't agree more with that.
It was a great day, man.
Golf outing was perfect in my opinion. I had a foursome with good old John Lofgren from Illinois National Bank.
Yeah.
He did great, I did okay, and then the food was great, the hospitality was awesome, and then I know you were about to say something about the wedding, weren't you?
No, I was going to say, with your golf skills, I think later on in the show, you're actually going to get a golf lesson from PGA professional here at Coyote Creek Golf Club. So no pressure there, just thousands of people watching.
Can I bring my hockey stick like Happy Gilmore?
You bring your hockey stick and your Budweiser. Get you right in your element there.
Beautiful. So here today, as Doug said, we're going to talk about the golf lesson. I know Doug has given me some tips here and there along the way, and I can't imagine having a full 15-20 minute golf lesson, how far that's going to take my game. And so anyone out there struggling with their drive, their putting, anything like that, make sure you continue to watch this episode, because I'm sure that you're going to take some tips from this as well.
Yeah, stick around. We're also going to cover in our sports section all the latest and greatest trades going on in the NBA, as well as updates on PGA Tour. The John Deere Classic is coming to Silvis next week, so if you don't have plans, make sure you get over to the golf course and check it out. Got some great players coming up. My friend Brad won the qualifier yesterday, so he'll be playing in the Deere. Best of luck to you, Brad. And I think there'll be some good golf. I think you'll see some low numbers posted over there. Typically Friday, Saturday, they set the course up to score. I think years past have brought out a 59 out of Paul Goydos, I believe, and a lot of 60s in the past. So should be a great weekend next week for some golf. So get over and check out some of the top golfers in the world right over in Silvis, Illinois.
Very cool. Well, with that, my name is Patrick Thompson, Doug Pinter, the Pinter and Patrick Show. I'm going to go learn how to golf today.
Yikes, stay tuned. Hey, welcome back to the Pinter and Patrick Show. My name's Doug Pinter with Patrick Thompson. We're out here at beautiful Coyote Creek Golf Club. We've been spending a lot of time here. Pat, are you ready for your lesson coming up?
Absolutely, I need it.
Well, that ought to be something, so stay tuned for that. Hey, we're going to jump into sports. Did you hear about the Atlanta-Washington game last night? 3-hour rain delay with no rain?
Yikes.
Yeah, it seems like they were trying to buy a little bit of time. They held a 3-hour rain delay. They asked the managers for the Nationals what that was all about. He said he's never seen anything like that in his years of coaching baseball. Not quite sure, other than to maybe just mess with the other team a little bit, bend those rules as much as possible.
Compares to the World Series, the Cubs and the Indians, I think there was a rain delay and it wasn't really raining.
Amen to that. Thank goodness. Cubbies needed that. That was God's gift to them. Hey, speaking of the Cubbies, they're in second place in the NL Central, sitting at 42-43, just a game shy of 500 baseball. It's not looking very good. Montgomery yesterday pitched 2 1/3 innings. Cubs gave up a total of 11 runs, only put 2 on the board. It got so bad that Joe Madden pulled our third baseman and first baseman, Bryant and Rizzo, off the field, and actually brought John Jay in to pitch from center field, who was throwing a blazing 46-mile-an-hour heater. Threw the timing off of the hitters a little bit, but once they caught up to it, boy, they gave him a ride. Lackey's on the 10-day disabled list. He's got plantar fasciitis. Same thing that really took McGuire's career to an abrupt halt. McGuire, if you remember, being a Cardinals fan, he actually just went as a DH late in his career. It was all due to plantar fasciitis, which I've never had it, thank goodness. I understand it's like stepping on glass and nails.
Yeah.
It's extremely painful. I know you work with some people at Anytime Fitness Peoria
Absolutely.
on that. Give us a little insight on what someone with plantar fasciitis incurs.
So basically, it's just a weakness in the lower portion of your foot, and if you can get your calves stretched out, get the calf tightness out of your ankles, bottom portion right here, you can alleviate a lot of that pain. I know my father, he had plantar fasciitis, at least he felt like he did, and I asked to look at his ankle mobility. It was very poor, and I told him to start stretching, point his toe up against the wall, stretch out the calf, put some pressure on it. He said it went away. So I mean, sometimes the little things and proper shoes will help a lot.
Well, and I know, you know, the Cubs got a great organization there with the people assisting the players on sports rehabs and that. So they put Lackey on a 10-day DL. He's also joining Hendricks, who's on the disabled list, with inflammation of the back of his pitching hand. The Cubs organization said he's got one more bullpen session to go, and then he'll be good to go. Hendricks came back, said, I need at least 2 more bullpen sessions. Let that inflammation go down. He's still having a hard time getting his hand through on some of those off-speed pitches. And on the bright side, though, this week, the Cubs, John Lester specifically, raised over $600,000 for pediatric cancer research. So the Cubs did do something positive this week. Now the Cardinals sitting in 3rd place, 41-44. Luke Voigt, he's 12 days into his major league debut, just a beast. They said, they asked him what he's there to do. He said, I'm here to hit bombs and doubles. And he did both of those yesterday in the Cardinals' victory, 4-3. Over the Marlins, he actually hit a double, and then he hit a 446-foot bomb. That's a nice bat into the Cards lineup, especially with your left fielder, drawing a blank right now. Carpenter? No. Who's your left fielder?
Carpenter. I mean, Dexter Fowler's out in center.
The big boy. Holiday.
He ain't there anymore.
Yeah, so this is a good bat to replace him. Voigt is actually playing first base. He's doing a heck of a job over there. So, and Waka, he was 1 out shy of another quality start. He pitched 5 2/3. I think he's your guy's most consistent pitcher, most reliable. Throws a lot of strikes and getting the guys ground into double plays. Martinez made the All-Star game. He started off a little slow this year. He's 6-7. He was giving up a lot of runs early, but he seems to really be hitting his stride right now. He said the warmer weather actually helps his pitching motion. So Martinez to the All-Star game, he's sporting a 3.15 ERA, 124 strikeouts, and over 111 innings of work. Now, hey, the Home Run Derby All-Star game is going to be played down in Miami. You've probably seen some commercials with Stanton on there for the Home Run Derby. That guy can flat out hit it. He has the 2nd fastest bat speed. Guess who's number 1?
Guy from the Yankees.
You got it. Judge from the Yankees, who will be joining Stanton in the Home Run Derby.
It's going to be a show.
Yeah. You got 8 players. Here you go. Vegas has Stanton as the odds-on favorite. A $100 bet pays $120. Judge, a $100 bet pays $163. The other guys in the lineup, Bellinger, Moustakas, Sanyo, Blackman, Bauer, and Sanchez. Sanchez, $100 bet. He's the longest favorite in there. Pays $2,000.
What?
In his first match, he's up against Stanton, though.
Yeah.
So I think everyone is wanting the Stanton-Judge matchup in the Home Run Derby. We'll see what happens. You got to take the hometown favorite, don't you?
Oh, absolutely. With him being down in Miami, and it's going to be a packed house, so it's a nice ballpark, too.
And I think those guys swinging the bat, have you ever held a Major League Baseball bat, the wooden bat? They're pretty heavy. Pretty heavy.
Absolutely.
So those boys taking big rips, get a little winded. I think the crowd will get behind them. I'd like to see Stanton win that. That or Judge.
Yeah,
either one.
It's going to be fun regardless.
The other 6, I'm not sure what to say. Hey, here is your American League All-Star lineup. Playing first base is Smoke. 2nd will be Altuve. Shortstop is Correa. 3rd base is Ramirez. Catching is Perez from Kansas City. Outfield, you got Judge, Betts, and Springer. And your DH will be Dickerson from Tampa. National League, you got Zimmerman playing first. Over at 2nd is Murphy from Washington. Shortstop is Cozart. 3rd base is Arenado, who beat out Chris Bryant. I voted max times every day, and they finally said stop
voting.
Stop voting. He's not in. Catching will be Buster Posey out of San Francisco. Outfielders are Harper, Blackman, and Ozuna. out of Miami. So I do find it rather awkward or weird that last year the Cubs had 6 guys on the All-Star lineup. This year, 0. I think kind of summarizes the Cubs season. The pitching staff hasn't been so hot. I think Davis out of the bullpen's been pitching really good, but none of the guys are really exceeding those expectations, deserving that All-Star ballot vote. I'm a little surprised Molina down in St. Louis didn't get the votes. He's a popular player, whether you're a Cardinal fan or not.
Absolutely.
I'm a little surprised. He's been holding his own this year. A little bit about the NBA, some big-time money deals going down. We were just talking about before shooting this. 4 years, $71 million. Tim Hardaway will be playing in New York as a Knick next year. 4 years, $71 million. Rudy Gay, 2 years, $17 million. He's going to the Spurs. I think that'll help the Spurs. However, there's talk that Kawhi Leonard may be on his way out.
Really?
So if that's the case, Spurs are just throwing money away. Olenek from Celtics agrees to a 4-year, $50 million deal with Miami Heat. And George obviously went over to OKC. I don't know, as a sports fan, Golden State picking up Nick Young from the Lakers. A couple other moves, re-signing local boy Sean Livingston, Iguodala. I think these other owners are just throwing money out there.
It's unreal because the Golden State Warriors, they have 3 3-point shooters who shot above 40% last year.
Yeah, and if you look at Nick Young's stats, shooting 3-pointers, so first in the league is
Curry or Clay.
Curry. Second is Clay. Third is Nick Young.
Yeah.
Then you add Durant, Iguodala, Draymond.
It's unreal. It's a video game.
It'll be something. I think next year's Golden State Warriors will set the new NBA record for all-time wins, and I wouldn't be surprised if they went in and swept the NBA Finals. I don't know. These other owners tossing $71 million around for Hardaway to go to the Knicks.
Yeah.
Obviously, New York, there's more money there to support those sports and to sponsor them, but man, that's a lot of money. And you know who's paying for it? Us, who go to the game. Ticket prices are on the rise, 6 to 8% for next year. Let alone if you're a Golden State Warrior fan, you're going to be paying out the nose. But this is what you wanted. This is what you got. Lakers, you got Ball, Kuzma, Hart, Carter, 20 years, $8 million. Carter is the oldest player in the NBA at 40 years of age. He signed on with the Kings for $8 million. I'm not sure what he's going to bring over to there to get him into the finals. And then the PGA Tour, you got some great players going off today. The group to pay attention is Phil Mickelson sitting at -4 coming into today. They're actually getting ready to tee off Bubba Watson at -1 and Lee at 6 under par. Again, next week, John Deere Classic right down the road in Silvis. I was just over there, about an hour and a half away. Course is in wonderful shape. They got grandstands, barbecues, you name it, it'll be over there. I think tickets are going for around $30. So if you're looking for something fun to do, get a little exercise, get out, show your kids some of the top golfers in the world. Be right in our back door over at Silvis.
Very cool.
All right, you ready for our final piece? No, not your golf lesson yet. We got the top 10 NCAA football picks
let's get
before the season even gets kicked off. Your number 1, Alabama, Nick Saban. Good Lord, can't that guy just go away? Number 2, USC. Sitting in third is Clemson. Clemson getting no respect after last year's performance. Jeff Griffin will love Ohio State. Buckeyes coming in at number 4. Florida State at 5. Then you got Oklahoma, Penn State, Michigan at 8. Washington and Georgia.
Powerhouse.
Winding out the top 10 for the NCAA. Hey, that was our sports edition on the Pinter and Patrick Show. Pat, you better go limber up and get ready for the lesson tee, my friend. We'll get you out there maybe playing in the John Deere next week if this lesson goes well. Stay tuned on the Pinter and Patrick Show.
Yeah, that grip's balanced. Does it feel better?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you got to swing down.
Yeah, that's my biggest issue there.
So think about this. If this is the ball and there's the club head, in relationship to club head, where's the ball?
Straight.
Is it forward or down? The club head's here, the ball is
Down there.
down.
Okay.
Swing down.
Gotcha.
You don't swing down, you swing that way.
Okay.
You swing down and the result of that.
Gotcha.
Swing down. Perfect. swing down, it makes it really go far. If I swing horizontal, it goes okay if I swing this way, but when I swing down, it'll go 10 to 20 yards farther because you're compressing the ball. Yeah, it's physics. It's weird. Nice.
Ending it, sending it. Thank you.
2 in a row.
Very nice.
You betcha. It's my pleasure.
Everybody, Patrick Thompson here with teaching pro Jack here at Coyote Creek Golf Club, and he's going to teach me how to golf hopefully today. He's going to go through what we're going to do, and then I'm going to take away at least one tip, maybe more, but we'll see about that.
Yeah.
Jack, go ahead and tell us a little bit about yourself.
Yeah, I'm originally born in Illinois, but I've been living in Arizona for almost 50 years. I've been teaching for 11 years, so I teach in Arizona primarily, but I've decided to come here for the summer. This is my second summer here at Coyote Creek, and I want to help golfers become better golfers, have more fun at the sport, and also started a junior clinic. I want to introduce more juniors to play golf. Got 4-year-olds and on up to a high school and some college players. Every Saturday at 10 o'clock we do a junior clinic, and we're just promoting junior golf.
That's awesome. Good
Yeah.
for you. That's very cool. With that clinic and then your teaching pro, you want to go ahead and get started with me?
Absolutely. So first thing I want to find out is how did you start playing, and when did you start playing, Patrick?
Oh, good question. So I started playing probably my second year of college, just with some buddies here and there. I mean,
Okay.
I've probably only played 8 times in my life.
Okay.
All of my gear that I have for golf, clubs, drivers, bag, everything's been given to me. So I wouldn't even say that I'm a weekend golfer. I'm a monthly golfer, maybe.
Right.
So
why do you play golf now?
now I think I really play just to go out and do something with my friends.
Okay.
I don't play to compete or to prove myself to anybody or myself. I go out, have a good time. And one thing I've taken away from golf is that it's also developed a little bit of patience in me, I think.
Yes.
I think my patience over the last 2 years from playing it has really toned me down a little bit. I'm a guy, I like to get fired up a lot, but
Right.
it's toned me down quite a bit, and yeah.
Kind of gives you a way to re-look at things for the week, and yeah, so really you're a
Absolutely.
recreational golfer.
Very
and you
cool.
want to have more fun at it.
Yes.
So what would be your goal in golf if you had a goal?
Like a score or a just...
Yeah, what would you like to do better?
I think I'd like to go out and not lose as many golf balls.
There you go.
So, and I think that would give me a better score. So, I think I want to not go out. I want to go out and hit the ball straighter.
So basically, we need better control.
I would agree
Right?
with that, definitely.
Okay, well, let's see what we can do. So I'm going to watch you swing a few,
Okay.
like 5 or 6 shots. So just go ahead. You warmed up, ready to go?
No, but we're gonna go ahead and get rolling with it anyways. Do you want me to hit a ball actually?
Yeah, I want you to go ahead and make 5 or 6 swings.
Alrighty.
Yep.
I'm gonna do a 1 practice here.
Yeah. Excellent.
Normally I don't hit it that straight.
That's a pretty good shot right there. So how'd that feel to you?
Pretty good.
Yeah.
I mean,
like,
I'm not overly loose. I mean, I work out a lot, so I'm not overly loose right
Right.
now. And I think the tightness helps me a little bit.
that's true. Another good shot.
Just so everybody knows, I usually use blades
Yeah.
for my irons, and these are not blades, right?
Yeah, this is a more forgiving club. Blades are probably the hardest to play with, so
Oh,
there we go.
Topped
there's,
it.
There's a miss.
what? So the blades, they're just more straight faced, right?
They're not a cavity back, so this is a cavity back. So the blades have a smaller sweet spot, so you have to be a much finer player in order to play the blades. Even me, they're just too hard to hit.
I know. I believe I know if you hit it on the sweet spot, it makes it hurt your hands a little bit, doesn't it?
If you hit it pure, you won't feel it at all, but if you miss it, it stings.
Gotcha.
Yeah. And that shot wasn't bad either. So, based on what you're doing, the number one thing is contact.
Yeah.
It's really, the contact is going to allow you to control the ball. I played right-handed for 50 years, but 6-7 years ago I taught myself to play left-handed. And the reason was because I wanted to see what I needed to teach. And left-handed, I couldn't hit the ball at all. So I stuck with a really short swing and just made sure that I could make good contact, at least with the ground. So Patrick, I'd like you just to make a short swing and see if we can do what I'm doing and hit the same spot on the ground, back and forth. Nice and easy. So you notice when you hit a good spot, your actually tempo's a little bit slower, right? So when you went really quick, you actually didn't hit the ground, you actually went above it.
Okay.
So your tempo, like you're saying, with you being a little tight, you might go a little slower.
Right.
And it's allowing you to hit greater shots. So think about it, we have to hit it in the middle of the club face. So in order to hit every ball solid, my definition of solid is ball, ground, middle of club face. So the first two you hit, you did hit the ball, not much of the ground, but you hit it in the middle of the club face. And the one you missed, you said you what? Topped it.
Yeah.
So that means the club caught the top of the ball. Well, when it does that, you can't control the ball.
No, not at all.
And to me, the game, in order to control the ball, the game is just direction and distance. So all you're trying to do is off the tee box, you're trying to hit it straight and then straight into the green. And then when you're on the green, then you have to control the distance. If you hit it too much, you go over the green. If you chunk it, it won't make it to the green. So making contact helps you control direction and distance. So I see most golfers, and they aren't hitting solid shots, not even 50% of the time. So if I can get to that golfer to hit it 70% of the time, then you have a better chance of playing the game and having more fun. So all I did was, I started with a slow little swing, back and forth, and then I would get a golf ball and go ahead and see if I could hit a solid, and then I actually wanted to hit 8 out of 10 solid. So give me that short little swing again, and then we're going to try it on a golf ball. So give me 3 of them. 1, try to hit the same spot. 2. Okay, so there you go. Now, perfect. Now I'm going to bring the ball over. Keep looking down and see if you can hit ball ground, middle of club face. How'd that feel?
Good. Just went the wrong way.
It went the wrong way, but at least you catch it solid, then we can fix direction and distance.
Okay.
But if you can't hit it middle of the club face, we can't fix the direction or distance. It's going to affect it.
Okay.
Because when you top it, how far did that ball go? Nowhere.
20 feet.
20 feet. So, a couple things that are going to help you are basic fundamentals. Okay. And the 5 fundamentals are your grip, how we grip it, how we stand or alignment, and then your posture, ball position, and balance. So when I look at your grip, you've got a little uniqueness with your left hand, so take your right hand off. So what you really want to do is you want to grip it a little bit more on top of the club. Feel that?
Yeah.
Now when you do that, I want you to do this, pound the club on the ground. Does that feel stronger?
Absolutely,
So
a lot stronger.
Get your thumb a little bit more on top. There you go. Now, once you take your right hand, make a little pocket with your right hand, cover that thumb. There you go. Now make a couple practice swings, those little half swings.
Right.
And see if you can hit the same spot. And relax your grip just a little bit. There you go. A little bit slower.
True.
Try to hit the same spot 5 times in a row. A little bit slower. That's pretty good. Pretty good. Good. I like that one. You know why? There's a little more ground. So the bottom of the club needs to hit the ground in order to hit the ball high enough on the club. If you don't hit the ground, then you hit it at groove 2 or 3 and it won't go in the air.
Gotcha.
But when this hits the ground, the ball's actually on groove 4. It's higher up. That's what we want. So that one was the better one. See if we can do a couple more of those. A little bit too fast. Slow your tempo down. Keep watching. Keep looking down. A little more ground. Go ahead and slap the ground a little bit. A little more. Okay, so you're going about 80 miles an hour, and the speed limit's like 50. So let's go 45 or 50.
All
Just
right.
a little bit slower. Up, down. There you go. You feel that? That's the bottom of the club. So I'm going to bring this ball over in a clean spot. Now I want you to make sure you make that same swing and the bottom of the club actually bottoms out.
Okay.
And just stare. There you go. Stare at the ball and bottom of the club out. Go ahead. Okay. So did you hit ball then the ground? Can you tell?
I hit ball only.
Yeah, you didn't hit the ground.
Right.
So you actually have to swing down more.
Gotcha.
Simple as that. A little bit slower. You kind of went 75 miles an hour. So.
Okay.
Okay, that's all right. Here you go.
That felt a little bit more ground.
It was a little bit better. So a lot of this, Patrick, is just being able to hit the same spot over and over again. Now if I grab this tee, sometimes I do this for students and see if you can just hit that tee. Well, that tee's right on the ground, right?
Yeah.
So see if you can do that.
Ooh, look at that.
That was easy, right? So now we're going to trick your brain, and I want you to hit that tee. Got it?
Got it.
Not the ball, the tee.
Wow.
That was solid.
Wow.
How about that? Just a simple
How
little
about
thing
that?
like that. So in order for me to play left-handed, I hit 3,000 golf balls. This is 75.
A day?
I hit 200 every day for
Okay.
2 weeks. And all I did was make this short little swing, back and forth, and try to hit it solid. All right, so let me switch sides with you and show you. So we have three possibilities. So what you're gonna do, this is your first drill. Your first drill is you don't even need to hit range balls. You need to find a place you can make swings and hit the same spot.
Got it.
Now I can do that a lot because I've hit millions of golf balls, so I don't
Okay.
need to look because I know what it feels like.
Right.
So you're going to practice to develop the feel,
Okay.
and the feel is I need to bottom out somewhere in front of me. So once you do that, and you can do it like 10 times in a row, just hitting the ground, the same spot, then you can actually get a small bucket of balls and make your practice swing, hold, look, hold.
Woo!
And you can see I kept looking down, and you can tell I hit that solid.
Yes.
So I hit ball, ground, middle of club face.
All
So
right.
you need to do that at least 50% of the time.
Yep.
And when you get to 60, then you'll have more positive than negative.
Okay.
And when we play golf, we want positive feedback.
Right.
If
Right.
we only hit one good, it's no fun.
No.
But if you can hit 6 good, so what do you think of the pros out of 100 balls? How many times they hit a solid?
7 or 8.
Out of 100.
Oh, out of 100. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
75.
Probably 98.
Wow.
Yeah. Really, really high because they don't miss it.
Right.
Well, the more they hit it solid, the better you can be. And that's
Gotcha.
why they are who they are, because they can hit it solid and they can control the ball. They
Interesting.
can control direction, they can control distance, right? So you have 3 choices. Go ahead.
Let's go ahead and I'm gonna hit one more ball. And
Okay.
we're gonna wrap up. All right.
Actually, hit one more.
Make it just like you taught. One more.
So you got to swing down sooner, right?
Yes, sir.
There you go. Relax. Close.
Hey, it's all right. We got it.
That's why I'm here.
Yes, exactly. So, my name is Patrick Thompson with the Pinter and Patrick Show out here at Coyote Creek Golf Club with
Jack Berry.
Jack, yep,
Yep.
of Coyote Creek Golf Club, and he taught me some good stuff today, right?
Good. You know what to do to have more fun.
Absolutely. So
Awesome.
thank you very much, and stay tuned next week for the Pinter and Patrick Show.